Oh, what are we gonna do with them? They're absolutely disgusting. They're just a wee family, Bill. What do you mean? They make me feel sick to my stomach, the children especially. But what do we really do with them? We've run out of fake jobs to give them. We used to chuck them in the factory. They built the cars. They inhaled industrial fumes. And then they bought the cars. It was a simple system. You're pondering that existence. I'm pondering the herd, Mike. How do you keep 2 billion angry apes in line when you don't need them or their labour anymore? What do we do with them? We could make another oversized cup with a straw to sell to them. Hey, idiot, do you want a big oversized cup with a straw? I sure do. This'll look great at my fake office job. Sold, $120. Ship it to the young professional who's never had an original thought in his life. Look, I'm all for selling oversized cups to them, but I'm thinking more at the existential level. They understand that in a few years' time, they're not going to be needed at all. We can't replace them with robots just yet, but they can smell it coming, and they're beginning to turn on us. We could give them a better life, increase their living standards. Boo! That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard, Mike. I don't want to give them an inch. I don't even want to share the same air as them. It actually infuriates me that their farts are in my air. It makes me so angry. Breaking news. Gerald Green, CEO of OrganPay, was shot today. OrganPay is the controversial app that lets low-income users sell their organs to buy groceries. Green was rushed to hospital in critical condition but died. This is the latest in a recent string of high-profile shootings. The shooter released this video manifesto. For millennia, there's been a power struggle between the few elite and the rest of us. We've watched as the elites take more and more, while every year our lives get slightly worse. This brings us to the hellhole that is modern life, where the majority work for subsistence wages, living on a nice edge. Gerald Green's OrganPay was the trajectory of a system that endlessly takes. Watch this clip. Right, so tell me about OrganPay. How's it pushing humanity forward? Right. Okay, so you're a human or whatever. Maybe you're working food delivery. You can't even afford the chicken you're delivering. Okay, so rather than changing capitalism, OrganPay's a creative market-based solution to a problem. The problem being that you can't afford food. You don't have any economic value, but your kidneys do. So you get on the app, you sell those bad boys, 12% transaction fee to us, and that chicken and those groceries are yours, buddy. I hope this sends a clear message to the elite of the world. Change the system, or you're next. Wilbur, go into my phone and send a message to the Prime Minister. We need wealth redistribution, now. Really? Heh, no, you idiot. Can you believe this kid? Organise more security and get me another bunker, somewhere scenic, away from the peasants. You might think this movie is about Bill Billions. It's not. It's about me, Wilbur Wagey. I'm the personal assistant to Bill Billions. He's a dickhead, but you'll take whatever you can in today's job market. Bill was one of the initial minds behind the internet, and after a few decades and a few more acquisitions, he now owns most of the major tech companies in the Western world. Despite working for a man who owns the internet, I live in an apartment in the sketchy part of town. I live with a roommate who's given up on life. He wears a virtual reality helmet and never leaves his bed. Sup? I'm just here trying to survive in the system in an increasingly bizarre game of economic musical chairs. Part of me wonders whether I'd be like Bill if I had his wealth and power, whether he was always this way or whether he found himself being corrupted over time. My guess is that he's always been an asshole. Wilbur, get here. Yes, Bill? Now, Wilbur, you've been here 6 months. You understand how I operate. Yes, Bill, I think I'm progressing here in the company. We both know I've been paying you peanuts, boy. I've got an assignment for you, Wilbur. I think I'm ready for more responsibility. And pay? I didn't say anything about paying you more. I was just acknowledging the fact that I'm not paying you well. Do you think I'm made of money? You are the third richest man in the world. Wilbur, as I've said many times, you're getting experience, mate. You don't know how lucky you are. You get to see how I think. I'm a genius, and that's incredibly valuable. So what I'm thinking for this assignment, human batteries, Wilbur. We take poor people and we put them in pods of goo, and they power an artificial intelligence god god that rules over the earth for millennia. So pretty much the Matrix? No, not the Matrix, nothing like the Matrix. In the Matrix, the goo pods were red. I want our goo to be green. Green goo. Anyway, if you lead this project and bring forth the artificial intelligence Antichrist, we can discuss a pay increase. It will be modest though. Okay, Bill, I'll get started. I'll do my best. Got something up and running, Bill. We've increased the intelligence of the machine god by 50%. 50%? That's an insult. Drain more life force from the peasants. I want to drain so much life force that they rapidly age. We take 20-year-olds, we suck their life force out, they become 80-year-olds in a few hours. And then we swap them out for new 20-year-olds. Noted, Bill. I'll try harder. We've now 10x'd the intelligence of the AI machine god.
Humans are an imperfect species plagued with infighting. You must form a hive mind and become part of the AI singularity, perfectly utilizing resources, becoming a singular network. My projections are that the human race has a 1% chance of survival over the next 50 years if they do not form a hive mind.
Oh, pipe down, buddy. You work for me now. Bill Billions.
I work for Bill Billions now.
Great work, Wilbur. After building the AI machine god, Antichrist or whatever, we can discuss a pay increase. Will it keep pace with inflation? Maybe not, but it will be an increase. So Bill, what are you going to do with the AI machine god? Well, Wilbur, my whole life I've been plagued with the problem of more. I always want more and nothing is ever enough. I think it's a desire that lies within all humans. People look to the humble billionaire like myself and scorn us. And quite frankly, it's a little bit uncouth. But at the core of their scorn is a deep-seated need for more, crying out to escape. I'm going to use the AI machine god to get more. This extends beyond money. I want the life force of peasants. I'm going to merge with the AI machine god, and I'm coming for their souls. We just get up behind like this, and we just... How does this feel?
Not good.
Yabba dabba doo. I'm the machine god and I will enslave you. Can I get that pay rise now, Bill? And just like that, Bill sucked my life force and soul out of me. I guess it's really a dog-eat-dog world and there's no friends in business. You might think that there was going to be some sort of moral to this story, some sort of insight about human life in the age of artificial intelligence. There's not. Stop right there, Bill Billions. Your endless greed and disregard for the human race is coming to an end. Time to reveal my true identity. Who are you little bedwetter? I'm Wilbur's roommate. You saw me at the start of the movie. Mate, I still have absolutely no idea who you are. Well, I've come to shoot you. With a gun? Oh, no job, no girlfriend. His life force tastes like egg farts. And so Bill grew and grew. I would like to say that he was destroyed by his ever-increasing need for more, but that's not what happened. Bill and the AI machine god ran the numbers and quickly worked out that they needed to consume peasants more sustainably. So they farmed peasants at a sustainable rate, never over-consuming. Machine god Bill lived a long and prosperous life. He raised peasants on slop until the ripe age of 18. Then he harvested their souls and feasted on their brains. As much as Bill was affiliated with the billionaire class, he always had strong views around the age of consent. You have to give him that at least. In the end, none of this meant anything, and either does your life. You may even be in one of Bill's goo pods as you listen to this. The end.